Hi everyone, Way 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle. Today is a 31 alert day. We are expecting to see a round of strong and severe thunderstorms coming across the Tennessee Valley later this evening and on into tonight. Severe weather is going to be a possibility, including damaging wind, some localized flooding, and even the risk for perhaps a few tornadoes. I fully expect we will be under a tornado watch as we head into the evening and the overnight hours. Timing of this will be late, so if you have plans during the day, you're going to be okay. We're talking 9 p.m. the earliest that we're going to start to see anything moving into portions of North Alabama, and likely wrapping up no later than 3 o'clock in the morning as storms exiting Sand Mountain at that point in time. But you need to stay weather aware. Of course, we'll continue to provide you updates through the day and, of course, tracking the storms as they come into tonight. This is the latest outlook of severe weather from the Storm Prediction Center. This is as of mid-morning on your Saturday. We will get another update into the afternoon hours. The threat is maximized in orange across parts of Louisiana, Arkansas, pretty much the entire state of Mississippi, and a large part of Alabama. And that higher risk does include portions of North Alabama. So the risk of severe weather kind of maximized out towards the shoals, but it will be possible as storms continue to progress eastward through the evening and the overnight hours. So even though that higher risk is towards the Mississippi border, doesn't mean that we will not see some severe weather occurring in other parts of the area, just that is where the likelihood is going to be highest of that. All right, what are we looking at? Gusty winds, 50, 60 miles per hour, medium risk for that. Tornado, possible, threat for that, a little bit lower than the high winds, but it's not zero. And you do need to stay weather aware in case anything was to spin up, and that's primarily what we'd be looking at, some of those brief spin-ups along this line coming on in. And some flooding possible due to the heavy rainfall, quick inch, maybe 2 inches of rain in some areas. That, of course, on top of already saturated ground from what we had rain-wise earlier last week, will increase the chance for some localized flooding. All right, let's take you through the latest here with future radar. Again, the rest of this afternoon, no problems. Cloudy skies, maybe a passing shower. That'll be it. Temperatures will continue to warm into the mid to even upper 60s by mid to late afternoon. We head into the evening hours. We're going to keep the warmth. Temperatures remain in the 60s in advance of the storms coming on in. 9 o'clock tonight. Probably see them knocking on the door of the western edge of North Alabama and southern Middle Tennessee, and certainly will be in the thick of it by 11 o'clock tonight out towards the shoals. Storms will continue to advance east towards the I-65 corridor through midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, into Sand Mountain after that, and again, the threat should begin pushing out of the area by no later than 3 a.m., and hopefully we'll get it out of here a little bit sooner. Temperatures will cool back into the upper 40s, low 50s by tomorrow morning, and that actually is probably about as warm as it will get on your Sunday, as much colder air is poised to move in, and that'll really be the story beyond our 31 alert day heading on into tonight. Again, not much rain through the daytime hours. It will be tonight. We'll see the rain and storm chances up to 100%. They'll be out of here by the time you wake up in the morning, but the chillier air will be moving on in. 50 on your Sunday, and again, we'll likely hit that in the morning. Temperatures will fall back into the 30s by Sunday afternoon. President's Day, I think will be fine. Cold in the morning, 26, mid-40s in the afternoon, but sunny and dry weather is on the way. We've got another system coming in middle of next week. We're going to have to watch that one. There have been some back and forth hints, maybe a little bit of frozen precip potential with that. I don't see this the same sort of setup that produced several inches of snow back in January, but nonetheless, we will have to keep an eye on that. We'll certainly be cold enough for some wintry precip, and we'll have to wait and see if we get it, how much, and if it causes any sort of travel issues. Otherwise, it's just cold. End of next week, highs in the 30s, overnight lows for a couple nights get down into the teens, and even on into next weekend, although it looks quiet, will remain chilly with colder than average conditions for this time of year. Latest on your weather always here on our website, waytv.com. You can also look for the latest updates on this evening and tonight's incoming storms on the Way 31 Storm Tracker weather app. That's a way you can track them with me with 31 triple Doppler. And of course, that's a way to get weather alerts in case any are issued for your area. I'll continue to keep an eye on things this afternoon with some updates a little bit later on today. The news tonight at 10, of course, we'll be tracking those storms moving on in. And again, we'll keep a close watch on any severe weather potential as we head into this evening and at least through some of the overnight hours. Hope you have a great rest of your Saturday.